All right, welcome back, everyone. We are here with another bag. Real quick note, we just got back from our vacation. We went on our first ever cruise. It was a Royal Caribbean, Caribbean cruise. We flew over to Miami and then got on the boat there at Miami. We were on Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. I believe right now it's the largest boat that's out there on the waters, but they're making a bigger boat this year, or there might be one bigger right now. I'm not too sure. I got a little video that I'm working on with a few highlights from the trip itself. I didn't get a ton of footage because I'm still not one of those guys yet that walks around my little selfie stick and videos everything and talks to himself in the camera. So I'm not there at that comfort level. So I did get some clips though, but it's minimal compared to what I would have really liked to have captured. But nonetheless, though, I think the video is going to give some insight to the ship a little bit. But more importantly, it's going to give some insight on what our personal thoughts are on a cruise itself, kind of the duration of the cruise, some of the highlights for us, some of the things that we just kind of scratched our heads thinking, is this really a vacation that we want to do again, or this type of vacation? So I won't steal too much of my own thunder with that, but I will be putting out a video hopefully this week on the cruise and a couple, again, some thoughts behind the cruise itself. I'm pretty booked back to back with work coming up starting next week for the next 5 weeks. So it might be a little hit and miss with some of the videos. We're going to try to do my best to do whatever I can. Maybe even take some stuff on the road with me as far as doing some reviews in the hotels and stuff. So anyways, glad you're back. For those that are new to the channel, welcome. Like and subscribe. There's my spiel. Today we're going to go over the Matador SEG45. I had a larger Travel Pro rolling suitcase with me for the trip, and then I carried this on my back for my carry-on with the plane, and then the cruise kind of has you set up where you have a carry-on bag so that we have at least 1 day's worth of stuff in case it takes a little while for them to get your actual bag to you. But the Matador 45 SEG45, I got it in the mail right before we went on our trip, which was great. Ordered a couple different products through Matador. Took this bag. I love this bag. I don't have anything like it. It's a very unique bag. I'm going to try to make this review short and sweet, but there's a number of different features to the bag to talk about. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the specs. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to use my cheat sheet over here. It's made with 420D fabric, as well as a mix of 100D nylon, PU coated zippers. Let's see here. It's got 7 different, I'll talk about the external pockets here. Some removable straps. It's got a lap belt. It's pretty chintzy of a lap belt. You'll see that here during the review. And then I'll talk a little bit about the harness system. I did swap out, it does come with the option to carry it duffel style. I did swap out the strap that it comes with, or that you can order. I actually prefer the Wandered strap. It's just a little beefier, more comfort for me, especially, and I'm glad I did because I had this sucker packed out with probably more weight than I should have, which I'll talk about here in a few moments on the video. But I'm going to jump right into it with this bag. Again, very unique. It's got compartmentalized sections to it, and on those compartmentalized sections to it, let me actually start rolling with camera 2 here. All right. So we are rolling with camera 2, hopefully. So on this bag, you can see different compartments on the exterior side of this bag that you have access to with this top, as well as the top portion here. On these external or the compartments, they're actually labeled. I'm gonna put this up here. You guys can get a view of that. They're labeled like they call them segments. Segment 1, a 6-liter capacity. Segment 2, it's got a 9-liter capacity. Segment 3 has a 15-liter capacity, being the largest. Segment 4, another 9-liter. And then segment 5 is a 6-liter, kind of here on the bottom portion. You still do have a top lid with this And that does have a top lid quick access pocket. Got multiple grab handles throughout the bag. 2 on the top here for those on camera 2. 1 on the bottom on this side. It has an external water bottle pocket. And actually, I think I took my water bottle out already. This bag is exactly how I came back with it, so don't judge me on whatever comes out of it. Keep your comments to yourself on that. Just kidding. Like I said before, I got thick skin. I don't care what people say. But whatever's in this bag that's gonna come out is what I took on my trip with me. Some of it I might explain. Some of it I'll just leave you to wonder. But on the water bottle pocket, it's a side water bottle pocket, an internal water bottle pocket. No PU coated zipper on it. So this is where like the 100 D nylon fabric is. This fit my 24 ounce, I think, Owala bottle in there. Real easy. I believe it probably fit like a 28 ounce Yeti in there. As long as they're not too tall, then that should work. This easily fit in the carry-on section of the planes that we were on. We had one little puddle jumper and then obviously some bigger planes getting over to Miami. So, but it fit in the overheads, no problem whatsoever. This would not be a bag, obviously, that fits underneath the seat. Way too big for that. So that's a side water bottle pocket. On the other side, no water bottle pocket, but it has another handle, another grab handle. And as I mentioned, it's got these 2 top loops here where you can hook a duffel belt strap to, which was actually very, very handy, especially when I had some weight on there. Because, in all honesty, hopefully I'm not shaking the table too much here. The harness system is nice. It's pretty comfortable until you get some weight in there. I think I probably had about, well, I know I had too much in here, but probably 25 to maybe 30 pounds in this bag. And I'll be flat out honest, it was not as comfortable as I would have liked it to been. Especially hanging out in the airport and having it on my back for quite some time. If it's a short period of time, short distance, not an issue whatsoever. But this sucker was on my back for a lot longer than I wanted it to. And it was kind of digging in and a little uncomfortable. Got a generic, just a real simple sternum strap. No load lifters, which for a bag this size and the height of the bag kind of would have been nice. And then your waist belt here, or your hip belt, I should say, not waist belt, but again, just very, if I can get the right piece. It is removable, completely removable, but it's very simple, very small, just simple plastic clips. And that's pretty much it for the exterior. I like the look of the back. It's kind of cool. No breathable material, no air channels or anything like that. So over in Miami, when this is on my back, I definitely did sweat with it on there. Did not breathe very well. Yeah, let's dive into it. Okay, I'm gonna actually take this duffel strap off of here, just so it's not in my way. Pretty easy to take on and off. Again, this is by Wandred. The one that comes with, it's not bad at all. It's just a strap, but it has no extra padding like this one does. So I swapped it out because I had this handy. All right, let's see. I'm actually toss it off to the side. Top compartment, pretty big. Oh, there's. That's funny. I was just looking for this morning. My gear aid, my hero hook. These are great. So that in the top portion there, just my battery, quick access to a battery charger, some rewriting drops, my contacts. But the top access pocket, it's pretty good size. Hopefully that's not too close, but it's pretty good size. I have large hands. My hand's pretty much in there. It's almost the whole width of the top part of the bag, as well as just about the depth of it as well. And I'll quickly get into the dimensions here at the end. I'll have to look at my cheat sheet again because I don't remember off the top of my head. First compartment here, bag of Skittles. Again, don't judge whatever comes out of this bag, right? These came from St. Martin, and I'll be honest, they taste a little different than regular Skittles. I don't know. Maybe they're knockoff versions of Skittles or something. This is the wristband we had on the cruise. Pillbox. This is actually pretty handy. It's like 12 bucks on Amazon. Pretty cool. If you guys are interested in any of these items, which probably you won't be, that I pull out of my bag, feel free to drop a comment below and I'll give you more information on it if you want them. I'm not going to go into any detail on anything except for maybe, for sure, one item that's in there because it was kind of a lifesaver on the boat. Diesel spray, Carmex. But again, you can see how these compartments are in here. They're pretty good size. They're all the way to the depth of the back of the bag. And then real quick, actually before I dig out all these compartments, I will show you the cool feature to this is you have access to all those individual compartments from top side. But you also have access to the bag if you didn't want to use those compartments that way from a sole side zip clamshell opening in the bag in this fashion. And I still have some items in here, even with these completely packed out and full. But one of two things, like you could pack your clothes in here and separate it in segments based on like shirts and pants or whatever. And then you can throw your kind of your dirty clothes in here. But if not, you can throw kind of whatever underneath. For some reason, my memory card is about to be full. So I have to keep an eye on that for camera number 1. All right, segment number 2. Got my Smart Wool long sleeve in here, little speaker. I got a lot of crap in here is what I got. Little resistance bands, kind of a stretching little workout of something, some sunscreen. My hearing aids that I never wear. Just a little container. I think I got a little flashlight in there. Again, this is the 9 liter. Moving on. Here is the Fyro Sitta. Aaron, hopefully I'm saying that right. The Sitta sling. I took this with me. I will do a little review on this individually. I really love this sling. Again, this is the Sitta sling, C-I-T-T-A. But I won't get into this right now, but I'll do a little review on this. Great sling, really enjoyed it. It was really nice to have on the boat and then on the couple of little excursions that we did. A bag of snacks and stuff. Half cap Evergoods. I got some cables in there, I think. Little shaving kit. A dry bag by Matador. Those are pretty cool, pretty handy, cheap too. Another little pouch. See, I told you I got a bunch of random crap here. Cable to something. Remote control to the item I will talk about. A mouse. I think when I packed this, I think I just threw kind of stuff that I had left over in the room that I didn't want in my check-in bag. This is segment 3. This is the 15 liter, so big capacity there. Here's another flat pack pouch that I got some medication in. These are the Matador. Freak, I don't even know what you call these things. They're kind of a compression bag, but I got a pack of 3 of these. They have 3 different sizes in the pack of 3. I freaking love these things. And here it's got like a rain jacket, some Ziploc bags, and some other things. But these are super cool. I might do like a 5-minute review on these later on because there's not a whole lot to talk about, but they're great. If you're interested in some different bags outside of like compression clothing bags, check these out for sure. Matador 3-pack bags. I don't know what they're called. I think that's all I got on that one. Some clothes. I think some socks. This is the quick access phone pouch by Matador as well. Velcros onto any, or slips onto with the sleeve to any backpack strap. This was actually handy too. I really like that. I enjoyed it. Freaking towel strap. What my girlfriend calls a Turkish towel. I have no idea. It's got this. I don't like this little frilly stuff. So, I'm starting to drop things here. This bag holds a lot, and this is not even anywhere near full or completely maxed out. So there's still room in this bag for sure. So be very comfortable in knowing that you can pack a ton of stuff. And here on the inside of this bag, got another compression pack with some clothes, This is I think this is by, oh boy. It's a shoe pouch. Those that know the brand, I don't know. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Maybe, I don't remember. And then on the inside of the bag here, just a very simple, no organization here, just a flat open panel. But again, you have access to it in a couple different ways. I really like the segments. When I was going there, I had it more organized, where I had some of my tech stuff in one pouch. I had 2 segments that were filled with clothing. One was my kind of the shorts and t-shirts. My other one was socks and underwear, and that was kind of nice. I knew where both of those were separately. This right here, this little doohickey, I kind of gave her a hard time when she first told me that when my girlfriend says she bought a couple fans to take with us, portable fans, and I was like, you know, those are all neat and great, but they're usually a piece of crap, and they don't work well whatsoever. This dry Fwin is, I don't even know what it costs. I don't think they're super expensive, but I'll tell you, it's solid. And this sucker, we brought 2 of these. We had to carry them in our carry-on because of the batteries, but they lasted all night on level 2. I don't know if they last a full like 8-9 hours on level 3 of the fan, but they have lights, 2 different light colorations to them, a couple different modes, high and low to it. They have a timer on the fan, but this saved our butt in the boat because it was nice in the boat, even with the AC, and very chilly, but the air was still kind of stagnant. And this also saved me on the plane because of freaking air in our last flight on Delta coming back this last couple days, or the Sunday, wasn't working. And it was hotter and all get out. So I literally had this sitting on the panel or on the tray the whole way back on one of our Delta flights. So big time blessing and savior. So thank you, girlfriend, for getting us those. I will not give you a hard time again when you buy something like that, because I thought it was not necessary, but it was probably one of the most used items that we had on the entire trip. Okay. Oh, that's right. I just forgot. I was like, why is this so freaking heavy? Laptop compartment. I'll tell you right now, there's not a lot of padding, so unless I put my MacBook Pro in here, but this is a laptop sleeve with additional padding. I was pretty comfortable with that. I would not just put a regular laptop in here unless you have it in an additional padded sleeve, because this is really thin. This is a 14-inch MacBook Pro in a sleeve, so this would probably fit 16, maybe even a 17, as long as you can get it in this first portion of it here. 16, 17-inch laptop, no problem. But saying it once more, that there's not a lot of padding to it, so I would make sure it's in an additional sleeve of some sort. So that's pretty much it for the bag. Who's it for? It's definitely for, hopefully this noise is not too annoying and loud. It's definitely for somebody that's going on a longer trip. This could be a 1-bag travel, maybe like a 1.5 bag if you had like a sling or some type of auxiliary bag or something. But this sucker, 45 liters, feels like it could fit a lot more than what other 45-liter bags that I have been packed with. So I do like the segments. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not because it's kind of funky looking. It comes in black or white. I can't keep anything clean that's white, so I don't own anything white. I actually had to buy a white t-shirt for the cruise before we went because I don't have one except for undershirts. But this is a cool bag. It ran me, I think, $220. Sometimes if they do their sale, like when you first jump on their website. This was my first large order by Matador because I ordered a few things from them prior to our trip. But I think I got a 10 or 15% off coupon or first time buyer or something like that. And then there are some links. I think I got also not in addition to, but there's discounts out there with links by Nomads Nation, and I'm sure there's some others, but that's a little plug for you, Aaron. So if you're watching this and listening, thank you for the code, because I think I used it for another purchase through Matador prior to, and I'm pretty sure it still worked on the link. I'll quit rambling on that. longer travels, longer trips, tons of capacity. Overall, a lightweight bag. I don't know the weight of it. My iPad thing just went blank, so I'm not going to waste time pulling that up for you guys. You guys can Google it, but I would say it's worth, for the price, it's a good bag. I would definitely buy this again after using it just for the one trip. I will use this again for sure on longer travels, and I'll find different ways to kind of use these segments more effectively. And I'll probably still, I really enjoyed the duffel strap because like I said, those harnesses, they just weren't very comfortable with that much weight in there on my back for a long period of time. So I slapped that duffel strap on there and slung it, and it was way better for me personally. So I didn't bring it out here, but I did order their Free Fly, I think it's 16 or 18, their packable backpack. It doesn't pack into itself. It has a little bag, which I'm not a fan of, especially after you're having to use it a couple times. And I'll be honest, I'm not even gonna do a review on it. I don't care for it. I don't know why. I just did not like it. It's one of the top rated packable backpacks that are out there, but it's not for me. I actually gave it to my girlfriend to see if she wanted to use it. I have one by Wandred that's a packable one, internal to itself, and it has an inflatable back frame to it. I've used that sucker for a number of years. I like that one a lot more. I wasn't a fan of the Matador one, the Free Fly. I think it's a 16 or 18. I think it was like, I paid $70 for it, 70 or 80. I wasn't impressed. So that's just my opinion. I think the quality of it's really good. It's just the layout for me just wasn't my thing. But again, top rated by a number of other people and reviewers. Just my 2 cents for what it's worth. So there you go. There you got it in a nutshell. That was a lot of information. I rambled. I apologize. You guys saw a bunch of useless crap. Nothing cool. I'm not going to link any of this stuff because there's nothing cool in here. But if you got questions on any of it, even the fan, let me know. Because if you are interested in knowing more about the fan, I'll dig the information up. I'll slap it in a reply or something to whoever's got a comment on it. Outside of that, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm probably going to do the Mystery Ranch 3-way brief, as well as the video on the cruise, and give you my thoughts on our vacation from last week. So see you next time.